Yo, what's going on, everyone? Back at it with another build guide. Going to be building the Hunter-Gratzner from Pitchblack. This was a request from the community. This is, I feel like, the best you can do it in Starfield. You can't get the middle section as narrow as I would like. If you could make it longer, it would look a little better. But again, this is the best you can do it within the limitations. We do have to make some sacrifices, and that is one of them. Now we can jump into the build guide. Now that the ship is apart, I am going to do this one a little different, just because it's only really has like 3 sections. So starting out with like the bridge section of the ship, we have 2 layers here. We have these tail end cap pieces here on either side. We have them split down the middle with a tail landing bay and a tail cockpit on top of that. We do have Stroud Eklund rounded slope sections on either side of the cockpit. And then we have 2 landing gear pieces right beside it with a Stroud Eklund engine bracer on the side with another landing gear, tail landing gear. You may have to shop around. I would recommend going to the ship manufacturers if you can't find them. Teo is located in Neon, and Stroud Eklund is in the Narian system at a starbase. So this is kind of the front of the ship. I did put on 2 weapons. On the real ship, these kind of nacelle pieces should be like connected above the bridge, but we can't really do that in this game, so this was like the best compromise I could do for this section was put the nacelles on the side. And now moving on to our kind of storage cargo area. Again, this should be more narrower, but you can't connect these 2 pieces together. So we had to put some Hope Tech kind of spine pieces in the middle to act like the connection joint between the crates. You can find these at the Valo star system at Hopetown. We do have our 1 shield generator. I feel like this is the best place to hide it. These cargo pods are all the same. It's a S201 cargo hold. You can find these at a shipyard at an outpost if you build one. I recommend doing that for all ships. Build an outpost and build a shipyard there. These are the same crates, just painted different. We do have a 3x1 and a 2x1 habitat. You can choose whatever habitat section you want. I just kind of picked one. So we have those on the bottom. So it's 5 tile pieces long. We do have our fuel tanks here. It's a 300G HE3 tank. We have 2 of them. This is all 2 layers. Now with that, we can put our ship, the bridge, to the front of the cargo hold here. Just line that up in the middle. Now for our back engine structure, this is a little more complicated. We do have a Demios hull piece. These are structure in the structure section, not habitats. We do have a Hope Tech cap A and then a Hope Tech cap B in the back here, along with a Demios spine D on the top. And then some more Demios hull A pieces here. We can remove this to reveal the next layer of the ship. And we also have our White Dwarf A-class engines connected to the side of the ship of those Demios hull pieces. For our middle layer, this is where we hide our reactor and our grav drive. They're both Class B. You can choose whichever ones you want. You could do Class A for this ship. It's really not that big of a deal. We do have Demios companionway. These are just single habitats, so we have 4 of them here to make like a T shape. We do have a Demios wing A on the left and the right of the ship here. This is what it looks like. And then we again have another tail landing gear on the back of either side. You need a lot of landing gear because the cargo takes up a lot of weight. We then have our single 1x1 habitat here. This is where we also hide our docking bay. And then we have a U shape of Stroud Eklund landing gear. It's the same landing gear used on the front of the ship, but this is just put in the back. It's a U shape. So you do 2 in the front and then 3 in the back. And then we can put our roof section back on the ship and then connect our engine section to the main ship. Grab this. Now we grab the entire section and we can move it over. And this is the Hunter-Gratzner from Pitchblack. Again, it was a community request. I'm not I honestly thought about giving up on this one just because I couldn't get it to look the way I wanted. Um, but this is, I feel like, the best you can do without mods in this game. It needs to be longer, but we can't really do that. So with that being said, hope you enjoyed, liked the video, and we'll be doing more ships in the future. And we'll catch you next time.